Once upon a time, in a lush, green meadow, there lived a speedy hare named Harold and a slow, steady tortoise named Timothy. Harold was known throughout the land for his incredible speed and loved to brag about it. He would often boast to the other animals, saying, "I'm the fastest runner in the whole forest. No one can beat me." Timothy, the tortoise, was tired of hearing Harold's constant bragging. One day, he decided to speak up. "Harold," he said calmly, "I may be slow, but I believe I could beat you in a race." The other animals in the meadow gasped at Timothy's boldness. Harold laughed heartily. "You beat me? That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. But fine, let's have a race." The animals cheered at the idea, and they quickly gathered to set up the course. A wise old fox was chosen to be the judge. He marked the starting and finishing lines and announced, "On your marks, get set, go." As soon as the race began, Harold dashed off like a flash, leaving Timothy far behind. "This is going to be easy," he thought to himself, glancing back to see the tortoise barely moving. Confident in his speed, Harold decided to take a break. "I have plenty of time," he said, stretching out under a shady tree. "I'll just take a quick nap while Timothy slowly catches up." Meanwhile, Timothy kept moving forward, step by step, determined to finish the race. He didn't stop to rest, he just focused on his goal. The turning point. As Harold slept, the sun moved across the sky. Time passed, and Timothy continued his steady pace. Eventually, he reached the spot where Harold was sleeping. Quietly, he passed by, keeping his eyes on the finish line ahead. After a long nap, Harold woke up and stretched, feeling refreshed. He looked around and realized he had slept longer than he intended. "Oh no! I need to hurry!" he exclaimed, leaping to his feet and racing toward the finish line. The unexpected outcome. But as Harold sprinted toward the finish line, he saw something that made his heart sink. Timothy was just a few steps away from crossing it. No matter how fast he ran, it was too late. The tortoise crossed the finish line first, and the crowd erupted in cheers for Timothy. Harold, panting and shocked, came to a stop just in time to see the tortoise being celebrated as the winner. "I can't believe it," he said, staring at Timothy in disbelief. "How did you win?" The moral of the story. Timothy smiled and replied, "Slow and steady wins the race. While you were busy bragging and sleeping, I kept moving forward. Persistence and determination are just as important as speed." From that day on, Harold learned a valuable lesson about humility and the importance of hard work. The story of the tortoise and the hare became a beloved tale, reminding everyone that consistent effort and perseverance can lead to success, no matter how slow you may seem. Conclusion. And so, the animals in the meadow celebrated Timothy's victory, and Harold promised to never underestimate anyone again. The moral of the story is clear. Slow and steady wins the race. Persistence pays off.